let me show you something else is volume. So check docker volume ls, and we can see that there is here, see, this is the Mongo volume, the same name as we specified here, Mongo volume. It's mounted to this directory, right? So if we go here to volume, docker volume, inspect and specify the name of the volume here, paste it here. As you can see, this volume is here, it is here, right? And it is mounted to the database DB. So what is the benefit of using Docker on Linux instead of use it on Windows? Is this directory you cannot find it in Windows, because under the hood here, right, under the hood, this host OS, there will be a hypervisor, and there is a guest OS, it is Linux, right? That's called the container agent. But under the hood, the Docker Compass, or in general, Docker engine create hypervisor, then Linux, then Docker engine. But when you install it on Linux, it does not use that, right? So when you run a container, or for example create a volume in Windows machine using the Docker desktop, you cannot access to this directory, right? Because it is inside the container agent, and you cannot access to it. But if you run on Linux, you can access to it. If we try to say var deep Docker volumes, and then Docker, this is our volume, copy, paste, permission deny, we have to be the root, and then cd to data, right? Let me clear and rerun the same command, right? This file and folders, if you have installed your MongoDB server on your Windows machine, you can, that once you like to start your your MongoDB server, it asks you to create a directory in the C drive in the data DB. If we try to get in this file that are here, that are the same that is here, right? We have diagnostic data, have journal, we have wired tiger. As you can see, they are the same here, right? Good. So what is the benefit of creating a volume? The benefit of creating a volume is that once your containers will break down and will restart, it will remount to the same volume and will use the previous data, so the historical data. But if you don't use volume, that once your container break down and restart, it will lose data, right? And this is what we are going to use, another feature that is good in Kubernetes, when we will use volumes, and we will use EBS volumes, right? That we will see in the phase 2 with me. So all I all what I will say you for now is thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the second phase where I will cover the production environment, and they will create and modify something in the Nginx config where I will do a lot of things, because instead of using the React folders and files, we will use only the build, and they will copy and paste here. And because Nginx or sorry Nginx server will not know statics statics file and much things, we have to guide it and define all of this here. So once it will like to reach to something, we have to define it here. So stay tuned. I will implement this in the next phases, in the next videos. So thank you for your watching.